Your accurate forecast from Adam Bell starts now with Storm Tracker weather on Montana's news station.
Well, welcome back. I am live outside of our studios here at KBZK in the Bozeman area, and we have some light snow still falling, but I do expect the snow intensity to vary over the next several hours as we continue to be under a winter weather advisory across southwest Montana. We picked up about an inch or so of snow so far. We're getting close to that 2-inch mark, actually, as I look at my ruler here down by my feet. But we are looking at that winter weather advisory to remain in effect until 11 o'clock this evening. Storm totals anywhere from about 2 to 4 inches in the valleys, and we're getting close to that in the Bozeman area right now with that 2 inches here. But we are expecting a little bit more as we go into the overnight hours, 3 to 6 inches up in the mountains. So we're not done with this storm yet. We still have several more hours to go. But I wanted to reiterate the importance of paying attention to the road conditions tonight into tomorrow morning. Currently, a lot of the roadways across the area are wet and slushy, or some of them are even snow covered, but they are going to get worse tonight as those temperatures drop down into the teens for many of us for those overnight lows. A lot of that liquid on the roads is going to become a sheet of ice. So a lot of that snow will be on top of ice. So you may be thinking you're driving on snow. Well, it's actually ice. The good news is things should improve by Sunday afternoon. But between now and then, if you are traveling, just allow for extra time. And if you don't have to travel, I wouldn't recommend it just because those road conditions, especially over the mountain passes, are going to be tricky. As we look at the forecast, or right now looking at temperatures across southwest Montana and the rest of the state, very mild in Billings, 47 degrees out there. How about the 30s for us? That's where the snow is right now across our area. So expect the snow once again to continue in the short term with some scattered snow showers, possibly picking up in intensity, especially south and east from Butte out toward White Sulphur, and on the line south and east of that. That is where we're expecting the heaviest snow in the short term. We're starting to see some of those snow showers move into the Billings area as well. If we can, let's take a step outside with our First Interstate Bank iCam as we overlook the Bozeman area. And yes, that's snow on the iCam, and we got lots more to come as we go into the overnight hours. Jumping over, taking a look at temperatures, light snow being reported at Bozeman Gallatin Field or Yellowstone International, 30 degrees. Not too bad temperature-wise, but you are seeing that snow. We've only picked up 0.02 of an inch, though, in terms of the liquid equivalent, despite the fact that we have 2 inches on the ground. Mostly cloudy over in the Mining City, 29 degrees is the current temperature out there. And as we look at the clouds and precipitation forecast, here's how things are shaping up. You can see that green blob still under the influence of some scattered snow showers. A northwesterly flow giving us the chance for some snow showers tonight into early tomorrow morning. The heaviest, though, will be in the next few hours. Should be letting up after that. Then as we go into Sunday, early morning flurries, but then things tapering off by the second half of the day. Still plenty of clouds to go around. Then Monday, a brief influence from high pressure ridge down to our south gives us some good conditions, partly cloudy skies, some milder temperatures, but it's very short-lived as we continue to be under that northwesterly flow influence and still have the chance for flurries from Tuesday all the way through into the weekend. In fact, a pretty good storm potentially there this weekend. More on that in my 7-day forecast. But for tonight, we're looking at partly cloudy skies. Definitely watch for that snow, especially early on. 2 to 4 in the valleys, 3 to 6 up in the mountains, and the snow will be early on in the morning on your Sunday, tapering off for the second half of the day. Not getting very warm in the Mining City, just 33 degrees for that forecast high temperature. Jumping over to the eastern part of our viewing area, Bozeman, 21 degrees tonight, so once again, those road conditions will get icy quickly once that sun goes down, but we're still expecting the snow showers to continue off and on tonight as well. We're looking for some afternoon sun breaks on your Sunday. Monday looking better than that as we look at that 7-day forecast. But as we go toward the end of that 7-day forecast, you think this is a decent storm. We're looking at a pretty bigger storm potentially there for next weekend. Looks like we could see potentially at this point at least enough to get the snow plows out and maybe get a little bit of some work on the snow shovels as well. More on that as we continue through our next week. But that's a look at things right now, Judy and Ted, as things continue to look pretty snowy out here. Watch for those icy road conditions as we go into the overnight hours.
All right, thank you,
Stay
Adam.
warm, Adam.
Yeah, it's so warm in here.
Yes, meanwhile, we'll just go indoors for basketball. Lots of great basketball action.